Hello to myself and everybody else. This is video 24. Okay, so far for this one, I'm now looking at the music for Buy Some Milk Story 3. And basically just do the same thing, just play it, then just kind of go through what I was thinking on it. So this right here is the tutorial stage music. Okay, so far for this one, the main thing I can observe is, because right now I'm listening to it with headphones on because it's connected to my microphone, but the main thing I can tell is just the panning, like which side the music plays in the headphones and everything. So far, the thing with that is I really got to work on like just balancing the panning or whatever, because I used to just try to like have one ear have one sound, one ear have the other and stuff like that too, so everything doesn't sound jumbled together. But in doing that, I haven't really figured out how to get that perfect and everything yet. So far, like when I'm listening back to it, just sounds like one side, I feel like it's like heavier than the other side. So, because even though with this, I have like barely, because normally it's in the middle, and I have to have it barely to the right, but still the left side just sounds like way more heavier. Yeah, it just sounds way more heavier on the right ear. Let me try to put it in the middle for the triangle wave and the square wave. So that means just perfectly balanced in the middle. So all I'm gonna be playing on in both ears, same balance. So hear that. Yeah, cause like I said, it gets rid of that like right side heaviness, but I just feel like everything is more jumbled together. Just hearing that. Then if I move it over a little bit to the right again, just to compare. Yeah, like it mixes well, but just the right side heaviness. And I play one, so let me try a triangle on the right ear and the square on the left. Now just hear it. It kind of works. Just again, just another thing to experiment with. So that's why I need to like use headphones when making this initially. And plus, I usually rush when I'm like making this and everything too. But and set it back to the way it was. But yeah, so far just basically use headphones on making this and everything. So that's a definite thing I need to do. The other thing I need to do is, or really need to do, but just looking at what I did. So far with this, I say at least melody wise, it's actually not too bad. Yeah, like I do repeat it and everything too, but just hearing this part. Actually, I think I did with this was, I think I was doing a call and response thing with this. because for some reason with the farm stages, I tend to just like, even though it's a tutorial but it's not on the farm, like I tend to do like a call and response thing. So I think that's what I was doing for this. So far it does work, if I have to say, like, at least pretty decent with the melody and everything for that, because it at least doesn't sound really annoying and everything. It doesn't sound too bad. When I listen to this, it doesn't sound like an insane afterthought. Like, at least sound like I did put effort into this. So at least say that. Just the bass, if I had to say, so I just want to hear that on its own. So just hearing the bass. Okay, so at least they put a little bit of effort into that at the very least. Because again, it sounds pretty good on its own. Same thing with the melody. So just turn those down and just hear the melody again. Actually, wait, let me move it over here. Yeah, so it does feel like I use a call and response thing with this too, at least using high notes into low and everything, or low into high. So there is a thing with that. So at least I did pretty good with the call and response method for that. Same thing with the melody. I don't remember if I worked on the melody first or the bass. Most likely I probably made the melody first, since it's first and there's no bass and everything. Plus with this, my usual pattern of using 1, 2, 1, 3. With this, I at least use like, basically I'm just going to use 1 and 2 just for the thing, but basically just use like 1, 2, 1, 2, just repeating, and then like the bass I switched it up. So with this, I at least say I did pretty good. I just need to like take more note of what I did here and everything, just work with the melody and stuff more and everything. The tempo I actually have pretty low on this and everything too, so it's not like a faster song. And I'm trying to see, yeah, the rhythm I have freehand, so I just made the notes as long as I want. Just had them in like weirder places and everything for that. So at least trying to be more creative with it. So this is definitely something for me to take note of how to do this and everything as well. So just mess with the melody and the bass, make something catchy on its own, and add it to the melody. So that just try different speeds, tempos, and everything like that. So that's the main thing to get from that. So far up next is the first boss fight in story 3. So I'm gonna play that music. Okay, so far for this, definitely I can hear the same thing I normally did in the bass, where again I just kind of did something quick to try to make it sound like a boss theme. So let me turn that down and just hear it again. Yeah, so just kind of repeated that and then move over here to 4 and 5 and see. Real quick. Yeah, just a tone switch from Yeah, complete tone switch, moving notes from higher to lower, and then just hear it again just with just hearing the melody and stuff this time. You know, again, so far the melody, if I had to say, doesn't sound too bad and stuff on its own. Just the main thing and stuff for this, if I really had to say, is I definitely did my same thing as usual, where I just like try some for boss theme, because the bass specifically with 2 and everything and stuff here does not really sound too good. Yeah, cause I don't know why I kind of mix the basses and everything and stuff with this. It's like really weird. Yeah, I did it for some weird reason. It's just I don't know, like again, I did some like weird stuff for this, but it does sound like a pretty decent boss theme. The main thing, if I had to say, was specifically from where was it? Yeah, here. So far from here, from in the melody from 1 to 8, at least that's a decent transition. Like again, it doesn't sound like it does change the tone of it like a lot. It does, but I do kind of like that I was at least trying to like switch it up and everything rather than just staying consistent with this. So that's something I do appreciate a lot. At least like looking back and everything that I did, the panning and everything and stuff, same thing. I just like try to do something. I really got to work on that because I just need to hear this again for myself. Yeah, it just still sounds kind of off. This is a square wave. I put this back to the middle. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like something is missing when I take that panning out. Like I really just have to experiment with the panning and everything and stuff more to like try to get it to sound better. So at least like I figured out the thing like this probably isn't a good example, but like at least figured out the thing with the bass, with the square and triangle wave and stuff with that too into the melody. But at least I can consistently get the tone that I kind of want and get a melody if I actually work on it that's actually kind of decent, not annoying. It doesn't sound like an afterthought. So that's at least my main takeaway from this. But I'll just continue to look at my other ones and stuff too, just to see exactly like what I can get from the rest of them 100%, because this is an early one. So, but at least from this, I can say I did at least learn something from story 2, being able to make a theme that sounds at least kind of consistent with this, because this one doesn't sound too bad. It sounds way better than stuff from story 1. So at least say that in some better than some of the boss themes I made in story 2 as well. So at least I did take something away from 1 and brought it into 3 at the very least. But I will say it did take me a bit to fully remember exactly what the lesson I learned in 2 was. So just keep looking at the other ones and see exactly if I can like 100% say I got it a bit. But and to myself and everybody else, see you in the next one.